Hello everyone, I'm Wade Oranger.
And I'm Darren Disbury.
And together we are Wild Stallions! Sorry, Wayne's World. Anyway, this is Thursday Thunder. It's been, well, almost 12 months now since the whole concept became a reality, Darren. Can you believe it? 12 months.
Long time.
Now, in that time, we ran a 13-week series which attracted around about 8,000 to 11,000 people per episode, a 1-hour special every week based on promoting the various personalities, the racetracks, the race cars, the bikes and the schedules across Australian Speedway.
You betcha. Wade, we had more than enough people that would fill the MCG that watched the show last year. Cumulatively,
of course, because you get more than 11,000 on. Anyway, I digress. Now, we of course attracted people like Australian Wingless Sprint Car Racing, Speed Cars Australia, Sprint Cars Speedway Sedans Australia, plus we had a lot of bike stuff as well. Incidentally, on the issue of bikes, a big get well to Lee Adams. Lee, you're constantly in our thoughts, and also to a great friend of ours in the Speedcast, to Johnny Mackay. So
get well soon, mate.
Both those guys, please continue your recovery. Now, this year we've stepped things up a notch, but in order to best illustrate that, we'll show you something from last year. This is the great Billy Wigsell on one of our shows. This is Thursday Thunder, 12 months ago or thereabouts. And just like that, the legend appears. Bill Wigsell, welcome to Rocket Thursday Thunder.
Thank you. Good to have you, Bill.
You're just checking he was for real then,
oh,
weren't you?
Absolutely. Checking the pulse.
How are you, Bill? It's tremendous to have you on the program.
Thank you.
You been a busy man?
Pretty busy.
What? Yeah, that was the Clown Prince or the Ron Jeremy of sprint cars, Trevor Green. I can't work out which one of the two. And the great man himself, Billy Wigsell, as well. Now, that was the way things looked then. It might have appeared from the outside not much was going on with this show.
Fair bit's been happening, Wade.
Absolutely. A lot of time and effort has gone into this. In fact, I can say that was then, this is now. Look at that.
Wow. How good's that? You like what I've done with the floor?
Very nice, sir. You've been polishing and waxing for months, I can see that.
And the floor.
Absolutely. The set looks tremendous. How about that big screen back there? Very, very cool. We can rotate sponsor loops on there if we wanted to place, say, a Titan Garages logo at any given notice.
Any Titan logo would look good. That one looks pretty neat.
Lucky we got a Titan.
Love the Titan.
Sprint Auto Parts, of course, Chaz Calandro and lovely Julie have been instrumental in helping us to create this fantastic studio.
Great supporters.
Not only can we play sponsor loops, we can play video and photo overlay. In fact, some great action from, say, Trevor Green up on the screen at any one time if we wanted to throw something like that up, for example. And of course, we can show it in a studio situation like that, or we can go like complete screen like this.
Wow, I like the way them fingers work, Wayne.
Very nice, very nice.
Some would say.
Had them sharpened earlier today. So we have a whole stack of new tricks, and this studio is just part of a real step up in the standard and in the approach to this program for this year.
Speedway, welcome to the 21st century. We're there. Smart TVs are the way to go now, Wade. You've only got to look what's happening in Harvey Norman's or Dick Smith's. People are doing all their internet activity on the big screen. You can watch Thursday Thunder, which is a must-watch program every Thursday on the internet to find out what's happening with your love of Speedway.
It's archived, so it doesn't matter what time, what day you want to watch it after it's aired, or you can watch it when it initially is put up onto the air as well. Plus it's YouTubeable, it's Vimeoable, if that's a word.
Yeah, I think that's a word.
And we're going to take Australian Speedway to the world. Last year we learned a lot. This year it's time to start handing out the lessons.
Yeah, Wade, it's going to be big. It's very exciting. We're looking for sections to get involved with again, Wade. Great support last year, so any of the racing sections that would like to get on board to promote their upcoming events or their drivers, the stories behind. And of course, sponsors. Those that have got wares to pedal, we can sort all sorts of packages together for them, from as little as $2,500 for the whole 13-week series.
Exactly right. In fact, if you want to put things like the Australian Wingless Sprint Car Racing logo up at any point here on our screen, or make that into a, there you go. Great. Thanks as always to Al Woods and the team. That category going gangbusters. Expanding into Tasmania this year. They have hundreds of competitors.
Yeah.
If you want to do it on a classified situation, there's a Rebound Bodies truck, Al Woods, trucks and trailers and things like that on a classified level. There's so many things that we can do this year. Now, we need people to get on board from a category point of view, from a sponsor point of view.
You betcha, Wade. Best thing, give me a call. Call myself on 0418 824 000. Or better still, drop me an email at darren@thursdaythunder.com.au. We can put a package together that's going to suit you, your business, and your category. Don't miss out, because I'm sure there's going to be a fair bit of interest in this series.
I feel like Benny Hinn's. Hurry! Sell money now! Send money now! It's going to be an exciting time for the sport. This is finally the way it should be presented. Get another shot of that floor. That floor, I just love what you've done with polishing the floor, Darren. Very impressive. Thursday Thunder coming to the internet in October. This is a bit of a sneak peek today. In fact, in a moment, we're going to catch up with an old mate and a new guest.
Shots and Lasowski are pressing Green. Hit that ripple strip, did Lasowski.
Well, once again, the drivers are trying to use that inside to get the moisture, and it's bouncing the car up the racetrack. Trevor Green does a big slide job here on Donny Shots, and Green moves into second. Look at the car speed Green's carrying down on the inside of Daniel Lasowski coming to turn 3. Trevor Green, big slide job. Great racing.
Listen to the crowd. The dude has been passed at Parramatta Raceway, and now Green is on track chasing out after McMahon, who's got a healthy lead in car 11.
Oh, just as he was taking the big stick to the Outlaws,
I should have retired after that.
We pluck him out of the dream. And Trevor Green, what do you think of the new studio?
Mate, it's absolutely awesome, Wade. I was there from day one when this concept that you and Darren came up with for Thursday Thunder, and it's really great to see what you've done with the studio. It's really awesome.
Mate, this has been polishing and waxing for months, I can assure you. Big thanks to Reeve Cruck and also Chaz Calandro from Sprint Auto Parts. Trev, you got some exciting things on the horizon this year.
Oh, absolutely, Wade. We finished last year pretty ordinary. So I stayed home this year, didn't go to the States. I had a ride over there, and I decided that because we did finish pretty ordinary last year, it was time to really knuckle down back here at home and get things put in place to have another crack at World Series. Sales
of Jägermeister in the States have plummeted. The industry is in peril. Greenie stayed home this year. You're a Natrad Ninja this year.
Yeah, we are, Wade. Last year we broke away from the Adrad red traditional car that we've always had, and went for the Harrop. That's another arm of the Adrad group of companies. So we've decided that now we've broken away from the red car that we'd now support or now promote another arm of the Adrad group in Natrad. So really looking forward to having the blue Natrad number 4 racing around the track this year.
I love the red car, and it's never looked better than when it looked in Darwin, Greenie. If I cast your mind back, it was your first weekend for competition in something like 6 months after you hurt your back. To celebrate, we got you motivated in the best possible way. I think her name was Tamika, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great, Wade. You give us a call up, and I was a little bit edgy going into that race. It was the first race back for a long time. It was 6 months. Still didn't know how you feel, and I was really, really nervous going into that race. So I think going and do that little photo shoot we done for Adrad down on the cliff face there at Darwin really relaxed me. There's the shots there of the nice red car. So
it was very distinctive, that car, that's for sure, but it looked a whole lot better, well, roundabout sort of now when Tamika joined the party.
Oh, absolutely, Wade. Like I said, it really was a great thing for me. It was good promotion for our company, for the Adrad company. It was great for me to get my mind off the job because I really was uptight going into that race meeting.
New truck, new cars, new sponsor for you this year, and a new affiliation with Danny Smith.
Yeah, absolutely, Wade. Very fortunate that Danny could come over and fill in when I hurt my back a couple of years ago. Like we'd done our deal with Adrad, we accepted Adrad's money, so we still wanted to keep the car out there. And I think Danny's got such a great rapport with all the race fans and people around the country. So we got him over. He done a great job, and unfortunately done his back. So during that time, I got to meet some people from LPS company in Victoria. Logical Property Services, Chris Brown and Hugh, and they're great fans of Danny. So we've put a package together to bring Danny back over for 5 races this year.
Fantastic.
And he'll be here for the World Series race on January 14th in Adelaide, back down through King's Challenge Classic and back here for the prelude to the championship.
How about the Aussie title coming back to Adelaide? The 50th championship. You know that Wendy's going to work hard at making the thing spectacular. Probably your best chance yet.
Well, yeah, you just don't know, Wade. You don't know. First of all, like I said, we finished so bad last year. I just got to get back to that competitive nature that we've always had and always put a competitive car and team out on the track. That really fell away a lot last year, so we had to put a lot in place. My team fell off the perch a little bit. We weren't up there with the equipment. Probably shouldn't have done the series in hindsight last year, but I just love the competitive nature of racing. And I just couldn't say no, you know, we all just want to keep going and racing.
You're a junkie, Trev.
Yeah, exactly. In hindsight, it was probably not the right thing to do. So, but we put everything in place for this year to rectify those situations we had last year. Looking forward to Doug Rankin.
Yeah, the red shoes.
The red shoe man, he's coming, and looking forward to a great year.
It is going to be a phenomenal year, both for Trevor Green. You're going to join us in the studio a few times, I hope.
Absolutely, Wade. Really looking forward to it. I love this concept. It's great for the competitors. It's great for our sponsors. So I'd like to thank you and Darren for continuing on with it.
It's going to rock this year, folks. Get on board. Thursday Thunder, kicking off in October.